Hello there guys, this is Robin Hood, and today I have another 1 versus 1 that I fought in Shogun 2 Total War Fall of the Samurai. This is on the Chubu Pass map. My opponent is Arduous Miles, and yeah, this is another 1 versus 1 on medium funds. So, in this battle, I am trying out something that I normally don't do. This was the first time I've actually used it, and that is bringing artillery. I brought a parrot gun there, and my army setup is 5 Black Bear infantry, one of the Valerian, I think they're called, I'm not quite sure, Virilin, I don't know, something with a V, bird, levy or something, but there's bird in the name, and it's a line infantry unit. That's all you guys need to know. And then I have 2 of the Yari Kai or Yari cavalry and 2 spear levy, and then of course my general. So I'm gonna deploy my artillery on this hill, which seemed like a practical place to deploy it, but I plan on moving forward, so I leave a spear unit to guard it in case my cavalry fails to hold the battlefield and they decide to go take out my artillery. And I'm not gonna end up needing it, but as you can see here, all deployed, I am keeping a reserve of 1 Black Bear unit, just to be sure that if there's anywhere where I really need a unit, I can send it in. And I believe I don't even know if I use it. I think I do. It might actually be one of the ones that takes quite a beating in this battle, but yeah, my opponent's gonna bring artillery here too, but this is going to go right down to the last few seconds before he deploys, or it might even go down to the very end. So as you can see, I did record this live, doing the commentary later. I would have shown the replay, but for the fact that it came out with me losing drastically, and we'll see how it turns out, but even if I do lose, it is not by a lot, so it's kind of hard not to give away how this ends. And so yeah, I'm gonna move forward though, capture the archery dojo, and his cannons are gonna be up on the other hill, and yeah, you can just see ready to move forward here. Big long line, bring up my spears and my reserve and my general, and then my 1 cavalry unit. This other one, I was gonna sneak through the woods. I look around, see that there's no enemy cavalry, and if there is, it is hidden, so I decide that I will end up taking the risk. But right now I'm sneaking through the trees, but later on I'm gonna go through and hopefully get his artillery, or that was the plan. And right now my artillery is going to get a nice shot on his general unit, which is the first unit into view. So I did get a close-up of that, or as close as I could. You can see the blood spray as those men got mowed down. Sadly, his general did not go with him. But yeah, just testing out the artillery here. I don't really quite know how well it functions. Now I do, obviously. But, you know, I'd say it almost is OP, almost. I feel that if it's really veteraned, it could be, because it seems, for me, by far too accurate to really, you know, make sense. And if they veteran it up, it doesn't matter if, I mean, they really just destroy units, as you will see in this battle. My artillery is going to get a crazy amount of kills. His is going to get his most kills too, but that's before I end it. And so, you know, I'm just getting some good hits, picking what to target, and I believe I already sent my cavalry around. Yeah, this cav unit's going to go up and attack his artillery up there. He has better artillery than I do. He has the Armstrong guns, which are 1 level higher than my Parrot guns, and yeah, so they are dangerous. As you can see, he's getting really nice shots off in my center, killing tons of people. So that unit's really getting hit hard, and I'm just hoping my cavalry will get there before too much more can be done. And it's around this time that his cavalry appears, but just notice just how accurate that artillery is. It's laying waste to my units, and right now I do hit it with my cavalry, and I am going to successfully take it out. But you know, leave your guys' opinions on artillery. At least it is capped to 1 unit, but I do see it being a problem, possibly. It might not be right now, but it definitely could end up being a major problem later on if it ends up being too powerful, which they can fix. I just don't really like games with artillery in them. Like catapults and stuff are fine in the older ones, but you know, artillery just always tends to make people mad and cause problems. So at least they did cap it to 1 unit. And right here, I killed off his general and his artillery, and I'm going to take a chance and try to bypass his cav, which I doubt I would win against anyway, and hit his elite infantry unit. And by doing that, do enough damage to make it so less equipped with men, I'll say, that it is ineffective. And as you can see in the left hand of the screen, left hand side, my cavalry is starting to get caught by his, but it is going to push through, and right now I'm just figuring out how to set up all my men, and I'm going to get a nice charge into the back of his infantry. And this did not even happen in the replay, so that is why I was slightly mad about the replay. And supposedly CA is working on a fix for the replay bug, but I do not know how soon or if that is actually true. So, you know, we'll just have to find out and see, but it really is annoying because replays are one of the better ways to really show everything that's going on, because sometimes when you're actually playing you miss stuff. So here I'm going to catch his cav with my spears that is charging my lines, mowing down some of his men as they charge through the woods, but I'm going to have to go into melee there. And I was fine going into melee, and look at that super accurate artillery fire. You can just see all the blood around that unit, which shows how effective that hit was. And they went from almost being full to what they just routed, actually. So yeah, now I'm bringing down my spears because I see that all of his cavalry is gone, and that's pretty much that. I'm going to move this unit over to the right and melee charge the one that I am controlling now. These are my Black Bear infantry, and his last cav unit's way back there. At this point, I don't really mind if my artillery goes down, though, because I know I have won the battle. And here I see his cav coming, and I'm going to readjust. The first unit's going to take a hit, but the second one is going to light up that cavalry and pretty much deal with that problem. Here I was about to charge, but then I'm going to decide that shooting would be better, which it is. And yeah, that's his cav's going to go there. That's the end of the battle, pretty much. So just some maneuvering, a quick engagement in the center, and even though I had the artillery advantage and could have just shot him, I did attack because I saw how effective this artillery is, and I wanted to make it somewhat fair, make it him have a chance rather than having to run into my guns, which would have sucked even worse for him. But good game to my opponent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We will take a look at the stat screen here. But you know, once again, just leave your comments, those of you who have played. What do you think about the artillery? I haven't run into any Gatling guns yet, but do you find it overpowered? Do you find it fine? Keep in mind veterans and stuff. And I have not put out my opinion on it, because I don't want to make anyone mad. As of right now, actually, though, I'm really kind of unsure, and I just kind of want to know what some of you guys think. But I see it as potentially becoming a major problem. But as of right now, it does not seem too overpowered. Just with the veteran system, once people figure out how to do it right, I see it as maybe being a problem. So, you know, that's kind of where I stand on it. But as you can see, just getting rank, got my unlocked Saber Cavalry, and got more points. And then I think I'm actually going to skip this because I don't like watching these things. So we're gonna get our Parrot Gun Veteran and name it real quickly, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I am going to show the unit statistics here, but please leave a rating and a comment and subscribe for more Fall of the Samurai footage, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.